Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And it looks like we got another little bit of rain heading in this direction. I know it's raining over there for sure, and over there, and over there it's probably snowing. The mountains are all covered in snow. My neighbors about 5 miles up there texted yesterday, said they were getting some snow. And it's cold out, yes it is, and the winds are blowing again, and they're not supposed to be. And I just checked the weather forecast, or the weather guess, for the next week. Monday through Thursday, looks like we got a lot of rain coming. Hopefully it's all going to come here. So I've got my water load come in here yesterday by truck, and there was enough to fill my tank and my backup barrels, and all those totes down there, well, they're not completely full because I didn't want to hold him up too long. So he had about 200 gallons left, and I said just dump it in here in my tote koozie, and I'll use that. I can just hook a garden hose to it and I can water my trees that are outside over here. So I've got room. That one up on the top over there, that one's full too. And these are 2/3 full on the tops, but the two bottom ones are still empty. So I got room for about 1,000 more gallons of water, and if I can get it, I'm going to store it, because we're going to have a summer coming pretty soon, and I'm going to be planting a lot of plants, and I'm going to be using a lot of water, so I will need that. All right, so I was going to put that new inverter in the van today, but I've been contacted by another LiFePro 4 battery company who wants to send me a battery to review. So I said, yes, send it along. I'll be glad to give it a look over. And I'm going to use that inverter on it, along with the battery monitor that I have, so I can watch the stats on the battery as it's running my freezer, and see what happens with that. So the other thing I did today was Sherry the secretary, or a lady in the desert, I think it is. Sherry the secretary is also Desert Rest, Nevada, and she has a car part for her truck that apparently she couldn't find up where she's at, and her mechanic couldn't get her one, so she sent me the part, and I said, yep, I'll see what I can do for you. So I'll show you what I did for her. All right, you better be good and hit that like button down there. Hit that thumbs up, or I'm not going to show you. All right, I'll show you anyway. Anyway, this is the plastic piece she sent me, and it's broken right there. They made that out of plastic. I couldn't believe that. Well, she didn't send the broke-off piece, as I said before, so I had to guess on the shape of it just by looking at it and thinking, how would they have shaped that? So I made this one out of metal, okay, and that's all iron. That's not cheap plastic like this. And they kind of look alike, don't they? Yeah. Now let's go around here, and you can see, yeah, that's got that curve on it. That's got that curve on it. And I painted it with Miraglow Metalworkers black paint. It's this stuff right here. And this is really good stuff. This will prevent rusting down the line on it. And then to make sure that it didn't irritate the hose, because this holds up the upper radiator hose on the radiator. So I coated the part right here with rubber coating, which is Flex Seal right here. And no, I'm not doing an ad for these guys. It's just that I had some of this that was given to me. I had like 3 or 4 cans of it, and I've used it here and there. I've seen people, especially housewives that live alone, they get sucked in by the commercials on this, and they buy that to fix roof leaks and things like that. Oh my word. One lady had a leak in her garden hose faucet, the hose bib on the outside of the house. And it is a simple thing like a little quarter turn tight on the collet nut would have stopped the leak. But instead, she and her daughter coated the whole thing with Flex Seal, thinking it's going to stop the leak. Oh, what a job I had cleaning that off to get it fixed up right. Anyway, yes, don't buy that stuff for anything more than sealing your shoes for going out in the rain and the water, so that water doesn't seep through. That's about all it's good for. It's not good. It's not good for roofing. It's not good for sealing plumbing pipes or anything like that. Don't get fooled by the commercials that they do on the stuff. It will not work. Trust me, it will not work. I have gone and spent an extra 2 hours on a job that should have taken 15 minutes cleaning that stuff off of things that people put it on. So I got my shelf cut down and I rounded the corner. And of course, this has that laminate on the ends. But this end, because I cut it, didn't have a laminate. And when I rounded it, it didn't have laminate. So I used some of that Flex Seal on here to seal it. And it's sitting here to dry. And then I can get that installed and get my computer, my new mini desktop computer, installed on it. And I'll have a little extra room beside it for storing some things like papers and pencils and things like that. So I got to get my printer repaired. I've got a Hewlett-Packard 2025 series. It's a laser printer. And I did apply for the Verizon home appliance repair insurance. And I'm going to call them up and say, hey, my printer, he no work. Come here and fix. So they're supposed to do that. And if they can't fix it, they cut you a check to go buy a new one. So that's a decent deal. Anyway, Sherry, your part is done. As soon as everything dries completely, I will package it back up and get it mailed back to you. And thank you for the little treats and other stuff that you sent. I wanted to get the onions into the garden today, but I can't do it today. So hopefully it'll be acceptable weather tomorrow to get those things planted, because they do like to have a little bit of cold weather. Onions and garlic like to have that a few nights where it gets down near freezing, and then they come back real strong and they grow nice and healthy and strong. Without that, you end up with little onions and little garlics. They don't really get a good boost. All right, so that's all done. I'm all set. I'm going to go inside. You might find another joke at the end screen of this video. So stay with it to the end and check it out. Remember, comments and questions down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for those of you who can, join a membership. Going to have some great perks coming up here soon. And another reminder is this Sunday, this Sunday at Pacific time, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. I will be doing a live show for the final drawing of the last, Wednesday from last month, to see who the winner of the prize is going to be on that. And then when we get a winner, the following day I'll be showing the prize that the winner won, and before it gets wrapped up and packaged and mailed out. Now remember, if your name is the one that comes up on the wheel, you've got to contact me through my email at gbearhomesteading@yahoo.com. Contact me through that email, and please don't use that just for conversations. I've got like 5 emails, and I don't have the time to sit on the phone and talk to 10,000 subscribers through email. All right? Just appreciate that. Yeah, if it's something really important and too lengthy to put in the comment sections, go ahead and send that, and I'll work on it from there. All right. That's the little puppy that got hurt. I call him Hopper now. But he had no use of that rear leg, the rear right leg at all. It looks like he's starting to use it a little bit, which is a good thing. That's it, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is G Bear signing off. Did you know that when rainbows break the law, they go to prison? But they always get a light sentence.